Good morning, Minimal Fam. We're going to do a morning routine video today. I'll be real with you, I do not always wake up at 6:30, but today I woke up around 6, just feeling naturally rested and really ready to go. So after laying in bed for a little bit, I decided to just roll with it because I felt good. Today I do not have to work until later, so I actually have a nice long morning to enjoy for myself. It's a little chilly here in the winter now, and I don't have heat, so a little special time with the space heater in the morning is always necessary. I always start the day with just some plain water to rehydrate, and I used to be a huge coffee drinker for 20 years and not be able to function until I had my first cup. But now that I'm on the other side of that habit, it's really quite liberating to just wake up and feel rested and not need something to get me going. And while I am in the kitchen, I will take a moment to put away last night's clean dishes that were drying overnight, so that way I am starting my day with a perfectly clean space. I also try to avoid turning the lights on as late as possible so that my eyes can acclimate to the day, but I do have to turn it on briefly to brush my teeth. When I wash my face in the morning, I actually only use water. I do really hot water followed by very cold water, and it feels super refreshing. I do use a coconut oil soap at night to get the grime off, but just water in the morning. And of course, every single day, I always make my bed. And I also plug in my little sleep machine that plays Rain While I Sleep, so she's ready to go for tonight. When you have a super tiny wardrobe, figuring out what to wear is never a complicated thing. It's just your few favorite pieces, whatever you're in the mood for. I found that the less I have, I feel like I actually have more to wear, as counterintuitive as that sounds. I used to have a gigantic wardrobe and never feel like I could pick something out. But now it's all just my few favorite pieces, and whatever I'm in the mood for, I figure out right away. I don't wear any makeup on a daily basis, and the only thing I put on my skin is this Aveeno lotion that I've used for probably 25 years now. My skin responds very well to it. It doesn't clog my pores, and it feels light. I wear it just in the morning and then nothing else at night. Chapstick completes the look, and that's really all that goes on my face on a daily basis. I don't wear sunscreen, I wear a hat instead. I try to stretch every morning that I can. It really gets the blood flowing and gets the stiffness out of my body. Because my job is so physical and I'm on my feet 40 hours a week, I can definitely get some aches and pains, but taking the time to stretch and care for myself to start off the day really makes a difference in how I feel for the entire day. After stretching, I will tuck in for some meditation time. Sometimes I do pure silence and just follow my breath. Other times I will listen to music. One of my favorite albums for this right now is by John Hopkins. It's called Music for Psychedelic Therapy, and it is absolutely beautiful. It always pulls me into a really deep and calm space. After meditation time, it is time to go on a walk and enjoy the beautiful surroundings that I live in. It's in the high 50s, which for me is a little bit cold. For other people in San Diego, that means t-shirt weather, but I'm going to bundle up. This is my one and only hat that I wear with everything, and of course I'm going to be rocking my Blundstone boots because that's all I wear. I adore my Fjallraven fanny pack. This goes with me everywhere. It's super utilitarian, but it's also super cute and stylish as well. One of the many amazing things that minimalism has done for my life is really free up my finances so that I can afford to live in such an incredible neighborhood. I live in a little beach town called Cardiff in the North County of San Diego, And there's such abundant beauty around me that I could never get tired of just going on a walk in all the amazing nature that surrounds me. Being able to be so close to the ocean is grounding and healing and nurturing, and I feel so fortunate that I get to spend my life here. So I'd like to show it to you right now. For breakfast, I am having some fruit. Fruit always gives me the best energy to start my day. I honestly eat a pretty light breakfast, and yes, this is quite a bit later after I woke up, but that's just what feels right for me. I eat a larger lunch and then a really big dinner, and I know this is opposite of what they tell you to do, but I could care less about somebody else's prescription or what science says. I go off of my own body and intuition and what works for me. I personally have eaten a 100% vegan diet for over 10 years now. That is ethically what feels best for me, and my body has thrived on it. But ultimately, you have to decide what works for you and feel into what might be the right path for you, and also experiment, not just blindly follow what someone else is doing. And if you have never tried a date ball, I highly recommend. They kind of look like cat turds, but they are super delicious and give amazing energy. It is time for me to go to work now. Thankfully, my work requires a uniform, and I actually love that because I don't have to waste any mental real estate worrying about what I'm going to wear for a day. It is the same thing every day, jeans and a blouse. I just have 2 different blouses that I rotate between, but I love that because I'm there to work hard and have fun, and I really could care less about having a fashion statement for the day. While I don't drink alcohol myself, I actually work as a bartender in a super busy restaurant, and it's a lot of fun. I work with an amazing team of people and I'm very well taken care of there, so I feel very blessed to get to spend my time doing that. Plus, I truly value the freedom that it gives me to do what I want to do in life. Thank you for taking the time to share in my little world this morning. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.